everyone, it's Shannon from the Peters Township Public Library, and I am here in the teen room, and I'm here to show you how to make a bag using an old t-shirt. The best t-shirts are going to be the smaller ones, like a size small, medium, or even a youth size. The large and extra large t-shirts might make your bag just a little bit too big, and then once you put things in it, it just kind of gets really saggy because the t-shirt material is pretty stretchy. So I have a medium t-shirt here, which should work pretty good, but again, the smaller ones are better, but it just depends also how big you want your bag to be. So the first thing you're going to need, there's no sewing involved in this because I do not sew. You're going to need a pair of scissors. I recommend using a good pair of fabric scissors. Unfortunately, I did not have a good pair of fabric scissors here at the library this morning, so we're going to make do with just regular scissors and a safety pin. But the better your scissors are, the better this is going to go for you. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to remove the sleeves. You're just going to cut right along the hemline. Now, if your scissors aren't that great, which mine are doing okay, pulling the fabric as you cut does kind of help. Just going to go ahead and get that all cut off there. And it might be a little bit rough, but you can kind of trim it up later. Okay, so you're going to have one sleeve. Don't throw that away yet because you're going to reuse some of that fabric for one of the other steps. So now you have basically a tank top. And again, this is a pretty large t-shirt. This is a medium sized t-shirt. So this bag is going to be a little bit on the bigger side, but that's okay. Cut your t-shirt to make the handles of your bag. Now this t-shirt has a pretty large image on it. If you want to include your image in your bag, that's fine. If you do not, just turn it inside out when you're done. But I'm going to go ahead, since this is a library, this is an old summer reading shirt, I'm going to go ahead and keep the image on. Now, you're going to want to, your sleeves are going to be part of your straps. So looking at the size of the straps is going to determine how long you want to cut down, or you can also use your image to help you. So normally an inch, probably about 2 inches or so is good for your straps. I'm going to use a marker. This is just a regular washable marker, so it'll just kind of wash right off. These bags are machine washable, which is great since it's just a t-shirt, to kind of make my outline here. You could use a ruler or whatever if you wanted to get really particular. I'm not particular, so mine's going to be just eyeballed here. Okay. Then you're going to take your handy dandy scissors again, and you're going to cut out along your line like that. Okay, so now you're done with the next step, and it is a little bit rough, as you can see, but I can trim that back up later. So you have basically two more steps left. So what you're going to do is you're going to go back to your sleeves that you cut off, and you're going to make strips with them, just little like 1 or even a 1/2 inch strips of fabric. It doesn't matter if these are cut rough or not because you're not going to see them. They're actually going to turn into a thread to kind of sew this thing up. Okay, so once you have your little strip, give it a couple tugs. Whoops. Kind of stretches it out, makes it longer. It also makes it thinner, which will be easier to work with. And then you're going to take your shirt and turn it inside out, unless you wanted the image to be on the inside. So whatever you want the front to be, turn it inside out to make it that. And then at the bottom of your shirt, on the hemline, you can see the little hem on your shirt here. I don't know if you guys can see that in the film or not. There you go. You're going to make little slits, about 3 of them, down the shirt on both parts. Okay, and then you're going to take your strip and you're going to use your safety pin, and you're going to pin it onto your little strip of fabric here, almost making it like a needle. This makes it easier to help you string this through the shirt. So you have your little safety pin on your thread there. Then you're gonna go in your hem where your little slit is, and you're just gonna start to weave or push this safety pin into the hem. So you're gonna push it all the way through until it gets to that slit on the other side. So this one kind of takes a little bit of time because you're going to kind of push a little bit, pull it out. You can feel where the safety pin is, so that kind of helps. Push it, pull it out, just like a drawstring. That's basically what it is. All right, and then once you have both strings through, you're just going to kind of string them in until it's nice and tight, and then you're just going to knot it up as tight as you can. And you're not going to see this because this is going to be on the inside of your bag, because again it's flipped inside out. You can trim off the extra. All right, and then you're going to repeat that process and do it to the other slits that you have on your bag. So again, you'll cut more string from your excess fabric here, your sleeves, or even if you have to, you can use the top of the shirt, whatever you need. So once you have all your little slits sewn up with your tight and tied together, you can go ahead and flip your bag back to right side, and there you go. You have a little tote bag for your books or groceries or whatever you want. You can make the strings, the little things even bigger if you want to have it to wear on your shoulder like that. Whatever you'd like to do. And again, the size of the t-shirt is going to impact the size of your bag. Personally, I would have liked to have used a little bit of a smaller shirt because this bag's going to be on the bigger side, but it does also hold a lot, so that's nice too. And another thing that's nice about these is they do, since it's just a t-shirt, it folds up really nice, so it doesn't take up much space. You want to just toss it in your car or in your suitcase for a nice little beach bag. Works great for that because it holds your towel and everything nicely. So a lot of really great uses for this, and it's all no sewing, 100% recycled, just using an old t-shirt. So if you have a t-shirt that you love but doesn't fit you nicely anymore or whatever, it's a great way to use those up. So please write in the comments if you guys had a chance to do these to make a t-shirt bag. I'd love to see pictures of them, and let me know how it went. Have a great day, everybody.